What do you remember most about Steve Jobs? What did you learn from Steve Jobs? What do you like about Steve Jobs? What was difficult about Steve Jobs?
The difficult side I did not encounter that much. I was fortunate that he and I had a rapport and struck up both a business and a friendship, a business relationship and a friendship that became very special. And I learned a lot from him in a very brief period of time. First of all, there's a Japanese word, which he didn't teach me, I discovered in a documentary about a sushi chef in Tokyo called shokunin, which is the relentless pursuit of perfection. I've never worked with anyone or seen anyone up close that embodied that than Steve Jobs. He believed that perfection, mostly in the product that they created, had incredible value, and that was a core value to Apple, as a for instance. He had talk about guts and the ability to take chances. Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. And the perseverance often required, particularly in the face of tremendous pessimism.
Yeah.
He was quite something there. He also had an incredible designer's eye. And I've worked with people before who have taste, but he could hone in on the most minute detail and understand that even the smallest detail, if well done, contributes a tremendous amount of value to the whole.
To the whole thing.
So at one point, he brought me in, he used to bring me into their design lab, which was a big deal for an outsider to be brought in. First of all, I asked him once, how often do you come down here? Figuring he'd say 2 or 3 times a week. And he said like 4 or 5 times a day. But we were designing a new laptop, I think it was a MacBook, and they had just redesigned the power cord, and he said, put your ear to this. I put my ear to it, plugged it in, pulled it out, plugged it in, pulled it out. He said, do you hear that? And I said, I do. And he said, you know how important that is? And it was that perfect sound when you put that magnet cord, power cord in. And
click.
What he was saying was, and it's so obvious today, that click is confirmation that it's made a connection, that it's in right. As a consumer, you don't even have to think about it. Pop, in it goes. The other thing is, if you knock it out, it doesn't break anything.
Right.
It's just a magnet, that is holding it in. It's not like you've stripped away anything or broken anything. Yeah. That little detail, even the shape of where you put your fingers to open up the top, he was into, and its angle, how the light hit it. But that whole, combination of all those things. So, I mean, those are among the things, and we had a good time. We got a lot done in a brief period of time.